and tight, can you see it? Streaming the truth live from where they decree it. Sylvia speaks, no filter, no buffer. Courtroom drama couldn't get any tougher.
When the gavel's first bang, to the witness stands tears. Sylvia's lens captures all your hopes and fears. Uploading justice one trial at a time. Tune in every moment, edges sublime.
Welcome to the Sylvia Show, oh yeah. She's got the inside scoop, don't you care? With every verdict, the suspense does grow. So hit subscribe, let's start the show. Welcome to the Sylvia Show, oh yeah. She's got the inside scoop, don't you care? With every verdict, the suspense does grow. So hit subscribe, let's start the show. Faces tell stories, the courtroom can't hide. Sylvia's insights cut through the divide. From jury talks to the lawyer's secret. In Sylvia's world, you know you'll need it. Behind the scenes where whispers are loud, her lens reveals the truth in the crowd. Courtroom secrets laid bare to see. Stay curious with Sylvia Spree. Every objection, every sharp retort, Sylvia's there to give you the report. Exclusive footage no one else can snag. From catchy headlines straight to the tag. Welcome to the Sylvia Show, oh yeah. She's got the inside scoop, don't you care? With every verdict, the suspense does grow. So hit subscribe, let's start the show. Welcome to the Sylvia Show, oh yeah. She's got the inside scoop, don't you care? With every verdict, the suspense does grow. So hit subscribe, let's start the show.
Faces tell.
My affirmations over real beat. You on your seat. You on your seat. You the one. Ain't nobody fucking with you.
Hey.
Can you hear me?
Hi. How are you?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I love that.
I couldn't hear you before.
Oh, really? Yeah. Well, you know, I got baby boo with me, so she up in the window right now, distracted.
She distracted.
Yeah, she's talking to herself.
Oh, somebody send me this song. I hope it's not gonna get me copywritten, but they sent me this song here. Let me play it for you.
Ain't nobody fucking with you. Hype me up. Hype me up.
Who's rapping?
I hype me up. I got 99 problems, but I got 100 reasons. If it rains, sleet, or snow, I'm a ball air season. Cause I gotta hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me
Hippie
up.
Pals. What? You got 99 problems. But a blogger ain't one. Yes, baby.
Hype me up.
Really?
Hype me up.
Oh my God. I hope her.
Is that a real song, Chat? Is that a real
I don't know. I don't listen to modern music anymore.
You know?
Other than A Boogie with the hoodie. That's the only one I listen to.
It's a real song. Oh Lord, I gotta get it off my what's the name? She said it's a real. Oh, I gotta take it off. I gotta take it off.
What are we doing? What you want?
Where's she going?
Why you so hot? You want something to drink?
I'm gonna show my face for a second.
Oh, go ahead. What your face looking like? Yeah. Okay, girl. Okay.
That my little cherish girl shirt on. Hold on. I'm a cherish girl. Cherish
Girl,
girl.
we're going to JJ's today. It's Monday. It's JJ's Fish Mondays. Every Monday we go. Don't do that. You have an apple right here.
See if you didn't live all the way in Hong Kong,
All right.
I would meet up with you. But because you live so far,
Well, you know,
it's like I gotta get a packing bag. I get an overnight
you live
bag.
way out. I literally live with no traffic, 10 minutes from downtown Atlanta. That's with no traffic.
No, that is traffic. No traffic. That's
Which is
no
like 2 o'clock in the morning.
exactly.
If I leave the house at 2 o'clock in the morning, that's when you can get places in 10 minutes in Atlanta. Other than
Exactly.
that, here, you want some chocolate?
She googled it and it's a song, so you know I'm gonna take it off.
Don't sit in your chair with the chocolate. You like chocolate?
Tell her, Treasure, hey, measure, measure, treasure.
She said, I like chocolate. Oh, she tore my liver up. Oh my gosh.
All right, so Miss Sonia.
What's going on?
Oh Lord, my computer's about to restart. Y'all, I have to stay there, Sonia, because I was doing an update and it's restarting my computer. So you stay there, talk to the people because
Don't say that. I don't be on the chats to see what they talking about to talk. It'd be like me talking to myself.
Don't talk. Y'all, my computer's going out in 10,
I don't
9,
know what to say.
8, 7, 6.
So does that mean I'm gonna fall out with it?
3, 2, 1, and I'm gone.
Yeah, it's been really fun.
I still see you. What? Happy Monday, everyone. Positive vibes. Hope everyone had a nice work day today. It was a nice day in Atlanta. I think I stayed in. Per usual. Would you like some orange juice? Or you want water? You want water or orange juice? Water? Okay. You have bottled water.
Okay, I'm on my phone. So I'm on my phone until my computer comes up because I was
Yeah, I see you.
yeah. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can she hear me?
I hear you now.
Okay. I'm on my phone until my computer comes up right now because my computer's like I'm trying to come back up.
Count.
So what happened is I had some stuff that I needed to update on it. I needed to delete.
And we always have
some.
technical difficulties.
Yeah, I know. Now it's my turn. I know.
We don't get it right for nothing.
We're the struggling streamers. Well, I'm the struggling streamer. In every
Right.
sense of the word.
I don't count.
Every sense of the word. Let me let my computer go up before I restart talking because I don't want to have to switch over as soon as you
You get
start
right.
talking. Yeah. So how was your day?
Fine. I did nothing.
What are you
I
cooking?
said I was going to get my nails done, but I didn't. 'Cause I'm lazy. So I stayed in the house. I didn't even put no clothes on today.
We be like that sometimes. It be like that sometimes.
It beats like that. I didn't put anything on. Just been running around the house, dealing with the baby.
Yeah.
Let me see your fingers. Are you good?
She missed you? She missed you when she
No,
was
she
gone?
cried. Oh my gosh, she cried when I came to get her. She
Oh,
did
she didn't
not
want to
want.
come?
She did not. No, she didn't. She
Uh-oh.
didn't want to. That's why she ended up staying the night with them because she didn't want to.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I was like, okay, good. You know, I mean, you would want her to always.
Did it hurt your feeling?
No, that's her
Hey, Steph.
mama. Look, that's her mama.
It didn't hurt your feeling at all.
Mm-mm. Oh no, I want her to be like that with her mama. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
That's her mama. I'm just a caregiver for now. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
So no, I would want her to be that way with her mother.
Okay.
Mm.
My thing is taking its time to reboot itself. Lord have mercy, it's so slow. Maybe if I plug it up, it'll go faster. Because
It should do what?
if I
What's your
plug it up,
internet speed?
no, I'm on Wi-Fi right now. So if I do it on Ethernet, I'm gonna plug my Ethernet in and see how fast it goes.
I need her to fall asleep. It's time for
Huh?
a nap. I need her to fall asleep. It's time for a nap.
It's nappy nap time.
Yeah. I need her to fall asleep.
Okay. Maybe now it go faster now. Yeah, it is going fast. I put the Ethernet in there. Ugh, ugh.
You went fast?
Oh, yeah, it's faster. It's faster.
Here goes some
It's
chips.
faster.
Yay. Yay. Mm. Yeah, she had fun. We're gonna go to the park tomorrow. That's what we're gonna do. You can meet me at the park. It's off 20.
I'm coming to court tomorrow.
You going to court tomorrow? Your court or
Yeah.
another court?
No, I'm gonna there's a case that I was looking at. I'm gonna be I'm gonna come to court tomorrow. So I'll probably see you tomorrow. I'll probably see you tomorrow.
Um,
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.
mm,
Oh my God, I must have been really outdated. Hey, Renette.
supposed
Hey
to be
guys,
doing
y'all
that at
hitting the
nighttime
like
before you go to
button?
bed. Look
You
at this
guys hitting the
sailboat.
like button? Make sure y'all hit the like button. It's 86 people in here. We probably, you know what? We probably go into the members only mode in a few minutes if I don't get the likes. We'll go in the members only mode.
Oh,
If we don't get enough likes in here. You know what? I think I will go in the members mode. Hold on. Hold on.
oh, that's a nice restaurant. Wow. Ugh.
Where's the restaurant at?
Oh, looks so. In Florida, I've been just looking at certain videos to see where I want to be at.
Mm.
Oh my God, that's so nice. Yeah.
Hold on a second. I'm getting ready. It's updated now. It's moving faster. Okay, I am coming back in the chat. Okay, I'm getting off of this one here.
Are you?
There I am. I'm back.
I'm back.
All right. I'm gonna go into members only mode because we're not getting the likes. How many likes do we have? We got 81 folks in here between the two channels.
Wow, where am I at? Am I looking at the same thing still, or did she go to another city?
Who?
Oh, she's in Sarasota.
Who?
This realtor. She does videos of Florida. She does all the cities, and she just tells you everything about the city and the highlights, the residents, the areas. Like it's like the best videos ever. And she did like all the main cities. I don't think she did Jacksonville, but she's go by the residents, the downtown area, the restaurants, the beaches, the malls, the shopping, shopping districts and all that, and just gives you a great breakdown so that if you are interested in living in that city, what would be the highlight or what would be a good reason to come here. Sarasota is nice. I've been there. They have a tiny house.
She said, is there a cost to hear her explanation? No, the only cost is for hit the like button, Candy. Thank you for asking that question. Because I want to keep it on a regular so folks can hear her opinion. Just hit the like button. We just trying to get in the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? Just get in the algorithm. That's all we're trying to do. Get in the algorithm. We probably won't get the numbers because other people will take our content and play it on their channel. But I want to at least get into the algorithm of this.
Keep it short. You get the views. People see the time and be like, "Oh, I'm not watching all that." Well,
Yeah, that's
shorter
true.
the videos,
Well,
people will watch a 10, 15, 20-minute video with no problem.
okay, we're at 15 minutes. You want to do a 15 minutes?
Yeah,
Your
the shorter the videos, the more views you will get.
Do we really think that she's gonna get to 15 minutes,
Because
y'all?
we always on here for 2 hours.
Do you think
So what you got
Sonya?
to do is stop and then start a new video
Do
and do it
y'all
that way. You
think?
could chop it up. That
Hold
might be
on.
better
Do
than just
y'all
do.
think Sonya could talk for 15 minutes? Okay, we're gonna give her the time right.
I do be ranting,
5,
but
4,
uh, uh,
2, 1.
if we're only talking about one subject matter, then yeah, I can make it. I can make it for 5 minutes, darling.
Do y'all believe that she could make it for 5 minutes? Sonya now. Sonya, do you think Sonya could make it for 5 minutes?
Yeah, because a lot of times I talk, to give you length. But if you specifically would only want to do X amount of time, then I definitely could do that. Just like
Everybody who
I
believes
do
Sonya,
2-minute jail calls
wait,
now. I
hold
do
on,
3-second jail calls all day
listen.
long. I used to make them longer in the beginning because I used to try to take his mind off of his situation.
Anybody who thinks Sonya cannot ramble, put a 1.
I be ranting. It's not rambling. I be ranting.
She said ranted. Okay.
I be ranting. I be ranting. Siesta Beach. That's where I went. They have the prettiest sands.
That's different. Okay. All right. Miss Sonya, a couple of people have reached out to me
Mm-hmm.
because there was a motions recently submitted by the states in regarding to Mr. Ernest Williams, and it's supposedly a forgery, right?
Mm-hmm. So did you get a chance to look at the document to see specifically what they're trying to say about a forgery?
I ain't go all into that.
Or they just said
I
he
just
signed somebody's name unknowingly or without their permission.
I didn't read. Let me tell you, I didn't read no document. I'm gonna tell you right. I didn't read no document. Maybe if I read the document later on, I'll come back. But
Well,
I
you need to read the document because that's the best way to try to find out how they're trying to finesse it. Because if they're saying, you know what I'm saying, you can't just.
no,
I, I,
be reading the document today.
I feel like,
So you want to postpone this?
yeah, because I mean, I don't know what they're specifically saying for it to make sense or not. You get me? Because are they trying to say that now to make it like a reason to say, we took the truck and we had, da 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 da. I mean, like it's weird to bring that up now. Because one, why wasn't it? It was what document? The purchase of the vehicle?
I didn't read the document, so I don't know.
What was he supposed to have forged?
I'm unprepared. Okay,
Girl, you suck.
I'm
Oh, girl, you suck.
Listen. I was going by what people was sending me messages. Hey, Sylvia, are you going to get Sonya to respond to this? Are you going to do that? I said, okay, let me.
You didn't play what it was to respond to? Because, I don't go on those channels and listen to nothing they got to say because it's always a one-sided narrative. It's never an open-minded type of scenario. It's always
You need a
this
solution.
point of view only. And
I,
pardon me?
no, you did. You need a solution that the document is out and have been read. But see, I have not read it. I have not been on the internet. I've been trying to fix my computer, y'all. I've been trying to fix my computer, get my stuff up going, and that's why I have not read it. But if you guys give me a time, and I'll go ahead and pull the document, and I will sit down and I will read it. I am just going by what people were saying. They said something about there's some forgery, and I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But if I was just trying to appease the folks who send me a message, say, hey, could you get Sonia on here so we can hear her point of view? And Sonia wants me. She said she's been waiting. I'm sorry. Can somebody give me the rundown then? If somebody heard it. All
Yeah,
right,
but you can't. You're never gonna listen. You have to first hand it because people always miss and add things to a conversation or a situation. So you're never gonna. You have to first hand hear, see it, or whatever. Because
just why not read it? Because I Jet Black.
just like when that whole
I am gonna read it for
right, just like when
myself.
that
But
whole
I'm gonna get all
subpoena thing came out, and they were saying, what they were saying then, and that didn't even make sense. And then they did a whole video on me and you getting indicted and like all that crazy mess. And I'm like, what are they even talking about? You know?
yeah. Well,
So
let me go ahead and take the time and go pull the document, and then I was not prepared.
review the video because is there a cost to the document?
Yeah, it's a cost, but
Yeah. So just go review that video that they're talking about.
not that much. It's not that much. I'll go
Yeah.
ahead.
And then
I'll send you a copy of it.
don't send me. I'm not watching that. I don't be watching the people's channels.
I said the document I was gonna send you.
Oh. No, you can just tell me what you can just tell me you could tell me what it's saying. What it's trying to say. And basically
I
it's in
didn't read
what
it.
is it trying to support. They
Listen,
filed that trying to say what, and what are they trying to, are they trying to bring up a new situation, or is this supposed to be in support of do not suppress the Fourth Amendment violation of towing the car? What is this? Because everything is an argument to try
okay. GA
to.
said give us an overview. GA, you're not gonna attack anybody, okay? All right, we're gonna put GA gonna give us an overview. Hold on, I'm gonna put the link in there for GA to come up.
You
Yeah,
still may need to just read just to get the point of view of the argument that
ma'am,
they're trying to bring out.
ma'am. I got so much going on around here. I don't
Ah,
have
well,
time to be reading. I got a lot of stuff going on. I want the scenario of what happened.
okay, girl, go ahead, girl.
What in the world did you didn't miss anything, Allie? You didn't miss anything. I I got text messages from folks saying, "Hey, a motion came out. Nesto something about forgery, and they said, can you get Sonia's opinion on it?" So I said, okay, and so that is what I was trying to do, get Sonia's opinion, but Sonia.
I don't know. I didn't look at the video. I don't know anything about the motion. So I mean, I
But I can pull it up. Hold on, let me go to the thing here. Lord have mercy. I gotta go to Odyssey.
so why do men that do these child videos, why do they sound so goofy when they're like trying to it's weird to me that they put on this
Okay, guess what?
demeanor.
Okay, GA is coming in. Okay. Hey, Gia.
Hi, I'm
How
at the
you
end.
doing?
I'm good, thank you. That's not my name, but it's one of my kinfolk.
Okay, okay. I just call you G right now. Okay, so can
Okay.
you give us an overview? Sonia, can you mute your phone? Let me mute her. Hold on a second. Let me mute her. Okay, can you give me a little bit of overview of what the motion is?
Sure. So basically, the document was saying that the forgery basically was based on the fact that when they applied for the um, financing on the car,
Mhm.
that they used a number that turned out to be Lamont's with a different name. They found his name basically um, from the jail calls, that was Lamont's number. And then they also had another number that was what's the other lady's name? Jasmine. Sonya probably knows who I'm talking about. What's her name? Jasmine something.
Sonia, do you know a Jasmine?
I think that's her middle name.
I'm lost. So you're saying that they're saying that they looked at some jail calls and said that a number on the jail call was Lamont's number that was on a document. Is that correct?
G, G, can you hear us?
There's
G.
no Jasmine. The
Can
Okay,
you hear me
somebody said
now?
Dominique. Somebody
there
put
is
Dominique.
Dominique. That's
Yes.
who it
Dominique.
is.
Okay.
It's
Yes,
Dominique.
it was
It's not
Dominique.
Jasmine.
I think her
Dominique.
middle name is Jasmine. But
Um,
so yeah, so the references they used were Lamont and basically Jasmine, but with names to cover up who they were, so it wasn't their actual names. And then the signature that actually signed for the car was not Shirley Strawberry's. So
what
that's why
vehicle is
there's
this?
the F-150 or whatever car that was, the white.
The white dually.
Uh huh. Think I give a good overview,
Did
I
they
think.
show? Did they show the documents as exhibits or no?
No, they didn't show them as exhibits, but
They
I would
just
assume.
said that it came to their attention that there are some documents
Well, they wouldn't
from a
have to
purchase of the
necessarily.
vehicle, and it
They
was
wouldn't.
Lamont and Dominique that did it.
They don't necessarily attach those things to that type of order. But in order to get that type of order, you would have to present them. And it wouldn't make any sense for them to not have the documents because once they come into court, obviously any attorney is going to say, can you provide the documents? Additionally, they wouldn't even have to provide the documents because they could pull the same exact information that the dealership provided to see what was attached to the application for the finance.
Okay, Ebony said yes, the document are shown as exhibits. So I gotta pull the. I gotta go. Okay, she said yes. Ebony said yes. G.
Okay. Either way, whether they had them attached to the to as exhibits or not, anybody could get the information that was submitted to finance the Jeep or the pickup truck. So it wouldn't make any sense for them to file this knowing that somebody else is going to pull something that contradicts what they're saying.
Oh,
And
exactly. But normally, when they make a claim, there's always exhibits to follow.
okay, she said they were attached. So
Hmm.
do you have anything that you any thoughts about the forgery, Sonia?
So who are they saying forged it? Dominique or Lamont?
They don't know who exactly forged. No, they're not saying that Dominique or Lamont forged them. They're saying that whoever has it was in possession of the car, was obviously the person who would want to forge the documents because you wouldn't forge documents for a car that somebody else is going to drive, and he clearly was the person who was driving the car. So it wouldn't make sense for him to have. It's clear that he's the person who forged the documents since he was clearly the person who was driving the car on a regular basis.
So they're trying to say that she unknowingly knew about this because she was the one paying the notes on the vehicle.
She didn't have to know that it was in her name.
She did know it was in her name because it's on the insurance cards. The vehicles and the owners of the vehicles is on the insurance card,
But she
and
wouldn't have she wouldn't have the insurance card.
all the vehicles in her name is listed on. I've seen the insurance cards. All the vehicles are listed, and she's on the insurance card with him and her daughter because they're all together. The Musain, the G wagon, the F, the dually, and the
Do you
daughter's
think that
car.
let me ask you something else, Sonia. Do you think that you would allow your husband to put your daughter to be legally responsible? Because that's what you are when you sign for insurance. If somebody has a claim that's over the amount of what you have insurance for, and he waived most of the coverage, he didn't have gap coverage, for instance. So when you don't have gap coverage, If you have an accident and the car is, let's say it's worth $40,000 and your coverage only has $20,000, then all three of those people that were on the insurance card would be responsible for that $20,000. Would you put your daughter on
That's
an
that's
insurance
that's
card to be
not true.
responsible for someone?
That's not true.
Of
If
course
me
it
and
is.
Sylvia
That's
are
what
on an
insurance
insurance
is.
policy, no, that's not
My
true.
my daughter's on my insurance card, and
It's the note and separate. So
Your
if
daughter's
the
on your
note,
insurance
if I
card
owe
for
the
your.
bank
yeah,
ten
my
thousand
daughter's
dollars and the
in,
insurance only paid 5,
hold
they're
on.
coming after who's on the note, not who's on the insurance.
Wait a minute. I had to put my daughter on it because they said anybody that lives in
That's in your house.
in the
That
house,
yeah.
yeah, so they
Unless she has her own separate insurance, if she's going to drive your vehicle, she
not
has to be on your policy. But what she's saying is, if the car gets totaled, everybody on the policy is responsible. That's not true.
That is true. It's
It's
not
no,
who's on the
it's the
note.
note.
Because first of all, when you the note, like for instance, I lease my car. So I'm not even on the note. The leasing company is on the note. So if that
And you're
meant
listed
the
as the
leasing
driver.
company, exactly. So the leasing company isn't responsible to pay for anything if I had a car accident. That wouldn't even make sense. It's not the
No,
note. It's who's ever
no,
on the insurance
no,
policy.
no. So that's wrong too. So when you lease a car and they make you get a certain amount of insurance to make sure that it doesn't come back on them, just because I'm on an insurance with you, say I got another vehicle and me and my vehicle's on your insurance policy.
Well, the
If
leasing
you
is
total
different.
your vehicle, they're not looking
He
at me.
financed the car though. He financed the car. He didn't lease it.
But we were really talking about the daughter then. You said the daughter and the insurance.
I just asked you a question. I said, would you allow your daughter to be on the insurance policy for your husband? Yes
Her
or no?
car is
Yes or
listed
no? It's
on the
just yes or no.
policy.
Would you
Her
allow
car
your
is on the
daughter to be
policy.
okay?
Her
But
car
would
is on the
you?
policy. So because they all lived together and they were all in the same house, all the vehicles were on one policy.
They're
And
on one.
all the drivers were on the policy.
Yeah, all the drivers are on the
Because in
policy.
most cases, insurance, when you're in the same house and they feel like you will you ever drive that vehicle, they put everybody on the policy.
No,
okay,
they
y'all.
don't.
Not giving you
No, they
financial
don't.
responsibility though.
Get off
If
That's
the
not
if
how
he
it
totaled
goes.
the
That is
vehicle,
so
hey,
not
yo,
how it
they're not
goes.
going after her.
ladies, can we get off the insurance? They're talking about the loan part, y'all. Can we get off the insurance?
Yeah, Sonia,
And take the loan?
Sonia always likes to take it to the left.
Let's take it to the loan part. That's
So
what
who's on the loan?
Shirley is on the loan based on the fictitious information that they provided to get the financing with her name.
They're saying that the wife is on the loan and she had no idea that she was on the loan. But
At
she
some
knew the
point,
vehicle was in her name
no, she
because
didn't
when the
know.
police came and told her, and these are all
They're
on the phone
saying
calls.
they're saying at some point she didn't know. Maybe it was a month after she found out she was on the finance that she financed the car unbeknownst to her, and she what could she do at that point? That's her husband. She might have said, "Well, I wish you didn't do that, hun, but it's too late now. I guess we'll just ride it out." But they're saying initially she did not know that she was the one who financed the car, and what's more, she's not
I
the
have a
person
question.
who
I
signed for
got a
the car.
question for y'all. Hold on. I have a question. I know all of us have purchased cars, right? And anytime we purchase a car, you have to go and show your ID to show us you purchasing the car, right?
Right.
So how did they let him purchase a car in her name without her being there? Did he know the person, or I'm trying to figure this out?
Well, first of all, I live in New York, so I know for a fact that a lot of dealerships there's a plug, and the plug will
Oh,
let
a
you
plug.
finance cars in people's names you don't even know.
Okay, so that means you got to go after the company too, not just him.
That wasn't really my point. My point was that if he had a plug at the dealership, he could say to them, "Oh, here we're going to give you all this information," and he made it just made a copy of her license and given it to him.
Somebody say it was done by e-signature. Oh, that's a different story.
It was done by e-signature, and they say the signature was not hers. In addition,
But e-signature is nobody's signature. It's not a wet signature. E-signatures are not wet. I mean, wet signatures when somebody comes into the store and sign it. But e-signature, anybody, it's like a
I know
font
what
they
e-signature
use.
is.
But I'm
I
saying
know.
that's a font. Hold on, that's a font that they use. Anybody could put that on there. So how do they equate that was
How
him?
do they tie it to a
I'm just
specific
asking a
person?
question. I'm just asking a question. That's all I'm doing. Asking the question. Because the lawyer's gonna ask the question too. So just asking questions.
Well, I think the fact that they used information. First of all, I don't think. I think if you're a reasonable person or a reasonable thinking person, you would know that Shirley would not go into a dealership trying to finance a car for Nesto using Lamont's telephone number as a reference with the fake name, and using whatever the other girl's signature, whoever the other girl was with the fake name. That just
Oh,
stands to
they're
reason.
listed
She
as
has her own
references, like
references.
when people need to find the car and they want to find two people as a reference on the application. Is that what you're saying? They're listed as references.
I don't remember the exact way that they were listed, but they were listed as some type of reference or something
They were
to
okay. So
fall back
reference
on
as
if they
name
needed to
two
get.
people you that's close to you. So if we're looking for the vehicle, we they call you. They call your references and be like, "Have you seen Bob? Because we're looking for Bob, and Bob ain't showed up with the notes or the car." And that's what references are usually for when they're trying to repo the car or find the person to pay for it, and they're not answering the phone.
I think some of it was also to verify some type of income or employment, or something similar.
Got a question for you. So all those phone calls and
So Dominique lived with him and her. That was like a daughter, like a step adopted daughter. So she lived with both Shirley and Nesta. And Lamont relationship was like a brother, and he was very close to her as well.
I don't think those are two most closest people that she would list as
Uh,
references.
if you listen to the phone calls, the very first year when he went to jail, yeah, yeah.
I don't think so. Why did
Well,
Lamont stop calling
I
him?
mean, everybody has their opinion, and a lot of people
Sonia,
came
why did
in
Lamont
late,
stop
and a lot of
calling
people
him?
didn't listen to everything, so they come in with half the information. But I
Okay.
know for a certainty from talking to him, because he helped her move into her apartment.
Uh, so
So
when he
if
so when
if
he
that's the
called that lady
case,
and act like he was an attorney. Remember when Lamont called
they said
the
that was
lady who he
the
took the money
teacher that
from and
he
act,
supposed
yeah.
to have did that with the teacher.
Uh-huh. Why do you think he did that?
I don't know. I wasn't. I don't know not the circumstances or the people. I met Lamont after he went to jail, and only because he's in jail. I didn't meet Lamont no other way. I don't know him to speak on his character or why he do what he do.
Why did Lamont stop answering his calls, or why doesn't he call Lamont anymore?
Because everything's on YouTube and people don't want their business and conversations on YouTube, because how YouTube was doing it was they was ridiculing, talking about people, and everything was negative, and nobody wants that type of energy. It was nothing positive coming out of it. And so
You don't think
they
this is
feel
because
like,
this is
we'll talk to you when this is over.
you
We
don't
got your back. You already know
uh
it. But this right here is just a bit crazy. So
and you don't think this is because this is two times now that he's been implicated with the mess that Nesto was in?
if somebody writes somebody's name down as a reference, that doesn't make them implicated, because I could put my sister down as a reference. That doesn't mean she's a part of it. I just know her and we're close, and I just use her as a reference, like a lot of people do when they apply
But
for
they
stuff.
used
They
a
just
different
use
name. They didn't use his name. They used a different name. They only found out it was
oh, they
him
use a
because he
fake
was.
name with his number.
Yes, they only found out that it was him because his number was attached to Ernesto's jail's calls. But and when I ask you, like, do you think that it's because he's been implicated twice now, and I'm sure there'll probably be more times that they'll have him involved in something. Don't you think that that's a good reason? Never mind people knowing your business, but once your name gets attached to something that's illegal and could possibly get jail time, wouldn't you assume that that was the reason why he would not want to either pick up the phone or Nessa would stop calling him because he's not answering the phone?
No, because he doesn't talk to his friend that's a truck driver, and he doesn't talk to his son because of
Well,
YouTube.
both of them recently.
Yeah, but not like he used to. If he calls once every 3, 4, 5 months, that's a big
Well, I can
difference
tell
from
you
how he was
one thing:
calling them before.
whether I'm guilty or involved in what you're doing or not, if my name starts getting pulled up in your mess and in court documents that could possibly give me a jail sentence, I'm not answering one call from you. I don't care about
Everybody's
any
different.
YouTube. I
Everybody's different, and if you feel like you innocent,
That's
then
not
you have
different. That's
not.
just
Well,
smart.
not in this. Well, that's the thing with this county. It don't matter if you're innocent or guilty. So, but anyway, um, hello.
Uh huh.
I'm
I'm
looking
still
at
here.
this thingy.
You still
Naples is
here?
a little too expensive for me. That's some areas. You silly.
Okay, I have to mute her, y'all. Sorry. She's on the phone. Hold on a second, y'all. So G, you don't have any other information from the document that you could share? Hold on. Triple. Yeah. Can you get me some AAA too, please? Thank you. I can't remember. I know I needed batteries. I just couldn't remember what was on it. AAA. Thank you.
Or somebody just ran through the city.
That's G.
Am I on mute now, no more?
You're on mute. You're
I'm,
unmuted.
I'm unmuted. Okay, I'm gonna call you back. I'm on the phone. I'm on the live with Sylvia. Come on. Come on.
Yeah, I'm here. G, did you hear what I said a few minutes ago?
Me.
That was the crux of the document, or that was the gist of the document.
Oh, okay.
The other was just flavor to add to it, but that was the gist and definitely the crux of the document is what they were trying to, the implications that they were putting forth.
Mhm. Okay. Like I was saying, guys, I don't have the document. I hadn't even looked at it. I was just going by what people wanted Sonia to come up and have a conversation about it. And since I don't know anything, neither,
I don't know. You don't know.
so I really don't.
I do. I know that whenever I've done any type of paperwork for a car, I've never used any fictitious names, and I've definitely never attached them fictitious names to people that I actually know. That's just me. I don't know. Maybe other people do different things, but that's just me. I use my mother. I use my sister, their real names and their phone numbers.
True.
You can pull the paperwork from every single car I've ever had, and it's probably in excess of 6 or 7, if not more. And all of them have the same two people, real names, real phone numbers.
Hmm.
What about you, Sonia? Do you use real names and real phone numbers? Just curious.
Oh, I don't do anything illegal.
You say legal? You don't do
I
anything
don't do
legal?
anything illegal.
Oh, I
I
thought you.
don't do anything illegal. Whatever I do, I make sure I do the right thing. So that's that. I don't have
Especially if
I
I was
don't have
financed
those
for 4 years. I'm
worries.
not going to sit there shaking for 4 years, wondering if
I
my
don't have
car,
those worries. Whatever I do, I
I'm
make
going to
sure I
lose
do
my
it right. So
financing.
I don't have those worries.
Yeah, I think that's what most people that are above board do.
But I can't speak on a situation I wasn't around. I don't know. And
But
if that was the
I've never
case,
brought
and
a.
somebody's speaking on it today about, well, 45 years ago, I didn't even sign that document, but I've been making the payments on the truck, and I know it was in my name. It's just weird to bring it up today. That's something that should have been addressed. I feel like in the moment, I don't give sympathy to situations when people bring them up years later.
Well,
I feel like when
if
you
my
find something
husband.
out, you address it then. And if you don't, then it really doesn't matter, apparently. But sometimes people get mad and then they want to bring up something because now I'm mad. So now that matters, you know?
Well, if my husband and the father of my children was that devilish and did that to me, I wouldn't say, "Oh, I'm going to call the police and get you arrested." I would just kind of have to deal with it at that point.
Yes. I mean, that's your choice, and everybody moves different. Some women do, handle it like, okay, sell it now because I didn't agree to that. I'm not going to call the police, but sell it. Get it out my name now. Refinance it, do what you need to do. You got 30 days, handle it. If it's a problem, you handle it because it can be sold, it can be refinanced, it can be taken out of my name. As soon as I find out you put it, I mean, that has happened to me where somebody used my name and that was close to me. And so I
But you can't
understand,
relate to this
but
situation.
I handled it in the moment. I didn't wait to say, oh, okay, I'm mad at you now. So remember 2 years ago when you did this to me? Yeah, I'm gonna call the police now. I mean, like
Well,
I just don't have sympathy to that.
well,
If in the
honestly,
moment you find out, you handle it. But if you want to wait till now I'm mad at you to say, okay,
if he
now I'm
was
about to do this.
now she's divorced from him. So if he was my husband at the time and I found out he
It
did
was it in the divorce
it's a
documents?
completely different story than after we get divorced. When we
Was it
get
in the divorce
divorced,
documents?
then I'm definitely going to handle it.
That is a good question.
Was it in the divorce documents? Was that part of the argument of wrongfully using my name, yada yada yada? Was that in the documents of the divorce?
I don't think she wanted to make the divorce
Because
that.
when you want to divorce somebody, you look for all the grounds you could throw at them.
I don't think she needed that many grounds. So she just tried to make it as simple as possible. When you start adding all that extra stuff, then you have to argue all of that extra stuff
Not really, because it's
unnecessarily.
not it's
If
not
you can just get
material
a
that they needed
divorce,
to argue.
if you can
And
just
if
get a
it actually
divorce,
happened, it happened.
but
And
what's the point?
he was
What is
mute
the
the whole
point?
time.
There's no point in arguing it. If I can get a divorce and not say anything, why do I need to argue 10,000 different things? There'd be absolutely no point except for paying a lawyer by the hour to argue these things that don't matter because I can get a divorce without
Well, you know
saying
what?
anything.
It's a like I said, it's a one-sided situation right now, and this is what they're saying. And until the other side can really argue to that effect, to what on or what it really is, if it even goes that far, then that's just where it's at.
Well, I don't know.
That's
I
how I
know.
look at it. I look at it, if it did happen, and she found out and she didn't address it in the moment. I mean, what's the point in addressing it 4 years later or
Because
five
now
years
I'm
later?
divorced and I don't give a shit about you. Clearly.
Yeah, but she separated in 22. March of
On July
22 is
4th,
when she
July
separated.
4th, 2 days before he was arrested, they were sitting there at that festival looking like they were the loveliest, stuffiest married couple in the world. They did
Mm-hmm.
not look at all separated.
They were separated.
Well, whether they were or they weren't, they certainly didn't appear to be.
Okay, because she's a famous person and they have to give a certain look, especially when you give advice. So there's a certain thing that come with her job, and appearances is one of them.
Okay,
But
I'm not
y'all don't know everything, so
guys.
y'all go off of that.
I'm
But they
not
were not together,
hold on.
and they were living separate, and there was no going back at that point. But y'all don't know all their business.
Oh,
But
so you think it
y'all
was
act like y'all
appearances why
do.
she didn't do anything when it was just to keep an appearance? That's why she
I
didn't do
can't
anything?
hear what.
I said, so you think she was just trying to keep up appearances and that's why she didn't do anything when he put the car in her name? She was just trying to keep up her appearance. That's
I
why
don't know.
she didn't
I
do
can't
anything.
speak on that because I don't know her to speak on what how she moves. I just
You
say
just
with
said
women.
it. You just
I
said
just
it
say
a few
with
seconds
women
ago.
generally, if
You
a
just said
person
that that's
does
why they
something,
were at the festival together
Guys,
because she was trying
yeah,
to keep up an appearance.
I'm
that's
about
because I know they weren't together.
guys. I'm about to end this live because I don't
Has
know
it
if
been 15 minutes?
It's past 15. I
Girl, get
don't,
off the phone.
guys, I don't know what's going on, and I should have really gotten the.
Yeah, find out. I mean, it doesn't matter. It just whatever they try to say, you know. I feel like if it's old, it should have been handled in the moment. Once something is you know she knew or somebody knew about something, and then now I want to address it 6 years
You,
later.
you
It
say you
just
don't know. Let me get the document and let me get this. I guess excuse me, y'all. My apologies, because I thought she was just gonna tell some stuff that how she felt about it. But let me get my butt off this live and read the document.
Okay,
Read
thank
the
you for bringing me
document.
up, Sylvia. I
You're
have to
welcome, Gia. Thank you for trying to help bring some clarity to this. But I have not read it. I was just going by what people was asking me to do. I've been working on my computer. My apologies if you guys ran up in here thinking I thought that maybe Sonya had something to say, but right now she doesn't have anything to
no,
say.
I don't have anything to say to that. Because, you
And
know what I'm saying?
so I am gonna go ahead in this live because I don't want folks saying, "Oh, why you come up here? You just doing clicks and views." No, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna end this live, and I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go mind my business and get the document, okay? Because I don't want folks talking about the clicks and views and. All right, bye, y'all. Bye, Sonya. I'll
Bye,
send you
love.
the paperwork, okay? Bye, y'all.
Thank you for watching the infamous Sylvia channel, where laughter and fun make up our panel. Together we build this digital spree. We appreciate you and our growing family. With mods by our side and chat flowing free in this online space. It's just you and me, we laugh until tears roll down like the rain. In this virtual world, you ease all my pains. We're a family, not just a show. Every click and comment makes us grow. Mods and chat, keeping the vibe so right. Together we shine like stars in the night. We cherish the moments, the highs and lows, from the latest gossip to stories untold. You're more than a viewer, you're part of the crew in this space of ours. It's all because of you. This digital world where emotion is shared, every post and reaction showing we care. The love is real in this virtual domain. With every sign and joys we'll both gain. We're a family, not just a show. Every click and comment makes us grow. Mods and chat, keeping the vibe so right. Together we shine like stars in the night. We're a family, not just a show. Every click and comment makes us grow. Mods and chat, keeping the vibe so right. Together we shine like stars in the night. This digital world where emotion is shared, every post and reaction showing we care. The love is real in this virtual domain. With every sign, enjoys what we'll gain. We're a family, not just a show. Every click and comment